Welcome in science class. We are going through the chapter structure of atom. And in previous topic, I explained about the valency of an element. In previous session, I had discussed with you that how an atom donate or gain electrons to become stable, and the number of electrons to be gained or lost to become stable is known as valency. So those element, those gained or lost electron, that is their capacity. That means an element, how many electrons can be gained or how many electrons can be lost, that is their capacity. And hence the definition of valency is the combining capacity of an atom of an element. The electrons present in the outermost shell of an atom are called valence electrons. If an atom's outermost shell is completely filled, there are inert or least reactive and their combining capacity or valency is 0. So this page is just a revision of the previous session. I had already discussed the whole thing with you. Of the inert elements, helium atom has two electrons in the outermost shell, and the atoms of other elements have 8 electrons in their outermost shell. Atoms having 8 electrons in their outermost shell is having octet configuration and are stable. As according to the Niels Bohr, the maximum number of electron in the outermost shell is 8, and then an atom becomes stable. So this is known as octet configuration. If an atom's outermost shell is not completely filled, it is not stable. It will try to attain stability by losing, gaining or sharing electrons with other atoms to attain octet configuration. As I told you that if it contains less than 4 electrons in its outermost shell, it will donate these electrons. If it contains more than 4 electrons, then it will gain electron to complete octet configuration. And if it contains 4 electrons, then it will share electrons. The number of electrons lost, gained or shared by an atom to attain octet configuration is the combining capacity or valency of the element that I had already discussed with you. For example, hydrogen, lithium, sodium atoms can easily lose 1 electron and become stable, so their valency is 1. Magnesium can easily lose 2 electrons, so its valency is 2. Aluminium can easily lose 3 electrons, so its valency is 3. Carbon shares 4 electrons, so its valency is 4. Fluorine can easily gain 1 electron and hence become stable, so its valency is 1. So as I had already discussed with you that the number of electrons donate or gain. So in this paragraph, electrons donation, all the elements donate electron, and that number of electron is also known as their valency. Oxygen can easily gain 2 electrons, so its valency is 2. Nitrogen can easily gain 3 electrons, so its valency is 3. I hope you understand valency very well now. So let's move to the next one topic. And the next one topic is isotopes. What are isotopes? Basically, when I recall you, according to the Dalton's atomic theory, Dalton said that atoms of one element are same and atoms of different elements are different. But after the discovery of isotope, that postulate was proved wrong. So let's discuss isotopes. Isotopes are atoms of same element. देखिए, same element के atom है. Isotopes are atoms of the same element having the सेम एटॉमिक नंबर्स, उनका एटॉमिक नंबर भी सेम है बट डिफरेंट मास नंबर। एटॉमिक नंबर सेम है बट मास नंबर क्या है? मास नंबर इज कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट। तो उनका मास नंबर डिफरेंट है पर एटॉमिक नंबर सेम है। तो ऐसे एलिमेंट, ऐसे एटम्स को हम बोलते हैं आइसोटॉप। तो एक ही एलिमेंट के ऐसे एटम जिनका एटॉमिक नंबर सेम बट मास नंबर डिफरेंट है, दोज आर नोन एज आइसोटॉप। लाइक वी कैन take an example. Hydrogen, it is represented by the symbol H, H and H. They have same atomic number, and as I told you, atomic number is written at the bottom. 1, 1. It contains one atomic number, and one atomic number. But they have different mass number. Here the mass number is 1, here the mass number is 2, and here the mass number is 3. देखिए एलिमेंट एक ही है, हाइड्रोजन है, हाइड्रोजन है, हाइड्रोजन है। एटॉमिक नंबर इज ऑल्सो सेम 1, 1, 1, बट द मास नंबर इज डिफरेंट। दे आर नोन एज बाय द डिफरेंट नेम ऑल्सो। Isotope of hydrogen which has one atomic number and one mass number are known as protium. Which contain 2 mass number is known as deuterium, which contain 3 mass number is known as tritium. So these are the 3 different isotopes of hydrogen: protium, deuterium and tritium. Carbon again has 2 isotopes, carbon 12 and carbon 14. Now they are known as by their mass number because atomic number is same. So carbon 12 and carbon 14. Chlorine also has chlorine 35 and chlorine 37. So these are the isotopes. So these are the atom of similar element but have different mass number. These are the atoms of similar element, different mass number. These are also atoms of similar element but different mass number. So such atoms which are of same element having same atomic number but different mass number are known as isotopes. It is very important topic. Let's discuss again in detail. Now you can see there is a table, and in this table there is a number of proton, electron and neutrons can be easily separated. Hydrogen 1, which is protium, contain 1 proton and 1 electron but 0 neutron, because we know that the mass number minus atomic number is equal to number of neutron. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. Hydrogen 2, 2 is the mass number. 1 proton, 1 electron, but 2 minus 1 will be 1. So they contain 1 neutron. Hydrogen 3, 1 electron, 1 proton, 1 electron, and neutron 2. 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. Because they contain different number of neutron, and we know that neutron is neutron is a heavy particle of atom. So we can say tritium is heavier than deuterium, deuterium is heavier than protium. So their mass will be different because of the number of these protons which are present in the nucleus. Otherwise the number of protons and electrons are same. So this table is very important. You have to make, now this one is also, elements occur in nature as mixture of isotopes. Isotopes are atom of same element that differ in number of neutrons only. These are the isotopes of lithium, these are the isotopes of helium, hydrogen, and now these are some examples: isotopes of oxygen 3, isotopes of carbon 3, isotopes of chlorine these 2, neon these 3. I want to tell you that in exam this kind of table can be asked. So it is your work that you should make a separate table for oxygen like that, for carbon, for chlorine and for neon also, in which the number of electron, proton, neutron, atomic number, mass number, that easily can be explained. Now the characteristics of isotope. The first one characteristic, these are the atoms of same element. They all have same atomic number, they all have different mass number, and because they have same atomic number, so they contain same number of electrons also, same electronic distribution, same valence electron, and hence same valency. और valency हम किसको कहते हैं? Combining capacity. So that's why these elements have same valency and hence they chemically do the same property. So that's why their chemical properties are same. It is very important question that why they have same chemical properties, because they have same valency. They have different physical property due to the difference in their mass number, and as they have different number of neutrons, so that's why their physical properties are different, like their melting point, boiling point, solubility, etc. They have same number of protons as they have same atomic number. They have same number of electrons again as they have same number of same atomic number or same proton. Different number of neutron, and that's why they have different mass number. So these are the characteristics of isotopes. Not all isotopes, but some isotopes has a tendency, a special kind of tendency, and in that particular tendency they emit certain kind of radiations. वो कुछ special type की radiations को emit करते हैं. And I want to discuss one thing with you. Either isotopes, this kind of isotopes are not in very detail with you, but because we are discussing this chapter, so we should go in detail in such kind of, you can say, isotope. So first, let me explain about radioactive isotope. The isotopes which are unstable. Unstable, why they are unstable? Due to the presence of some extra neutron in that. They emit various type of radiations, and that's why, because they emit certain type of radiations, they are known as radioactive isotopes. No doubt these radiations are not useful. These radiations are harmful to the human being, but the high energy radiation, when they are giving, you can say, जब जरूरत से ज्यादा दी जाए तब harmful है, otherwise इनके uses भी बहुत होते हैं. So there are certain examples in which we will discuss the use of isotope, like uranium 35, 235. Uranium 235, it is used as a fuel in nuclear reactor. So this 235 is the mass number. Cobalt 60, it is used in the treatment of cancer. Iodine 131, it is used in the treatment of goiter. So these are very important radioactive isotopes. Okay. So I think isotopes are clear to you. I hope you understand it. Have a nice day. Goodbye. God bless you all.